Hey everyone, I'm in my yard and I originally had three loofahs growing. One was kind of like turned upside down. It was like caught on a tendril or whatever, but it was growing. So let me show you. Well, now I only have two. So I thought, well, maybe it fell off, but I think the squirrel tried to get to it and it didn't like it. Look at that. See that? I think the squirrel tried to get to it. It's real soft, but it's too it's too much like a loofah now. It's too fibrous to eat. So I'm just gonna throw it over here by the messed up watermelon. And that's where I put it. I turn the thing upside down. Maybe it stick his head in there. I don't know. Put it over there. So I have plans this weekend. Just giving you a little garden update. I actually have plans to get into my shed. I have a 3-day weekend. I actually put it on my calendar to clean up the backyard. I have 2 metal beds I need to put together, clean out my shed, start preparing for fall. Soon before you know it, September will be here, and I'm gonna go sit down. And I want to be prepared to start planting my fall crops in October. I want the garden beds to be done. I want everything to be done. Let me show you what I just picked out the garden. An eggplant and 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 cucumbers. So hopefully either on Saturday or Sunday, I'm gonna start cutting down the tomato plants and cutting down the oldest cucumber plants. I've gotten way more tomatoes than I need this year, and God blesses me every year and allows me to grow a lot of tomatoes. I'm gonna try to make some salsa this weekend. I got a lot of green tomatoes in there turning red. And so when I cut down the tomato plants, I start cutting them down like branch by branch, seeing what tomatoes are more on them, harvesting the tomatoes off of them, and then I put everything in my green recycle container that they come and pick up. I'm gonna start taking down the oldest cucumber plants because the cucumbers aren't growing that well anymore, and I'm gonna clean up that garden bed and fill it up and get that ready. I'm going to start cutting back some of my pepper plants, cutting them back, and I think this year I'm just going to cover them and leave them in that garden bed and see how they do, because we do get snow out here 2 to 4 times a year. The last 2 years we've gotten it like 4 times. Like it'll snow for a few hours. One day it snowed for a whole day, off and on, just snowed, and then the next day it was fine. But I'm just gonna cover them up really well and leave them in there and see how they do. My garden bed with the corn and my other garden bed that I had the sunflowers in, the one that had the sunflowers is coming apart. The wood is old. It's one of those garden beds, thin garden beds that you get in a box. The garden beds where I have my candle panels, I did those myself, and they are lasting pretty well. Very thick wood. But that one needs to be taken down, and I think I'm going to put a metal one there and take down the strawberry bed, the 3-layer strawberry garden bags I have, and put a metal one there and just fill that one up with the strawberry plants that I have, and buy some more strawberry plants and just keep it covered. The other one that I'm going to take down, I'm going to put a metal one there, and when I get my pineapples, I'm going to put my pineapples there and put like shade cloth over it. The biggest thing for me is getting rid of the squirrel. The squirrel is a beast. It took out an old onion that I had in a garden bed. It was dried up, and it was over there by the tomato. So it's time for me to clean out a lot of these garden beds, clean out the garden in general, because I'm like just throwing old leaves all over the place. Um, just get everything cleaned and fertilized. But first, I have to deal with the shed. The garden is going to take care of itself. Either it's going to grow or it's not going to grow. But my shed needs to be taken care of. I need to clean out the arrow gardens and see if I can get the fish tank in there. It's been really hot. So if I put the fish tank in there, I'll be using the air conditioner. I have it on like auto or something like that and using the air conditioner there. So far this summer I haven't had to use it because I didn't have the fish tank. But I have a fish tank that has the aqua garden. It's an aqua garden where you can grow food on top. So from far, my garden looks nice, but it's like the Mona Lisa. You come up on it, it's looking a hot mess. So it's just time for me to get rid of some things. I'll keep the eggplants in there. The squash are growing. The loofah are definitely growing. I can't believe that squirrel took that. I can believe the squirrel took the loofah, but I'm happy it got molded. And now it's like, oh, this is not food. No, it's not food. Dum-dum. I'm happy you didn't take the big loofah out. I just want to grow my sponges. So I really need to find a way to trap that squirrel. I'm gonna go have to get like a gun and do something. And I think I'm gonna have my landscaper take down the compost over there. I want to get in the trees area starting in September. Into September, I want to start trimming down my trees and fertilizing, because that's usually the time of year for fall. There, you know, your fruit trees are resting, but you want to get them fertilized. And I want to take berry lane out and put trees in some of those barrels because they're perfect for some of my trees. So I have a lot of things I'll be doing. I'm gonna try my best to capture it all on camera, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so that's just my video update for today. I'll turn the camera around so you can look at the garden. Yeah, see, far away it looks all pretty, but if you come up on it, it is a hot heck mess over there. So that's my little garden update for today. I believe there are 2 recall emails that came in, so I'm going to try to get to them tonight. If not, I will get to them tomorrow morning before I come out here and start cleaning out the shed and getting it ready. And I'm also going to be listening to T-Nog tonight because I missed her on Tuesday. I've just been having a lot of stuff going on at work, and I've actually been seeing a living cell doctor to try to get my health in order. I'll tell you more about that at another time, but once a week I've been seeing like a holistic health doctor just to try to get me back on track, because sometimes as humans we're taking care of so many other things and taking care of so many other people that we don't take care of ourselves. And I'm going to say the last year and a half, I've gained a lot of weight. I got sick. I haven't been taking care of myself. So right now, I'm not posting as many videos as I usually do because I'm trying to take care of myself and to continue to take care of myself and try not to get wrapped up in everybody else's issues. I'm going to try my best to continue that. But sometimes when you care about people, it's really hard not to care and want to listen. And I'm one of those people that I care a lot and I want to listen, and then you get dragged into their world while your stuff over here is not getting taken care of. So I'm trying my best to balance and give myself more self-love and self-help. So there are going to be some weeks where you're going to see a video twice a week, and there will be some weeks where you may not see a video at all, because I'm trying to take time out to love myself more. And me taking care of my garden is meditative and is a way that I take care of myself. Me canning food for my home makes me feel good. And if I need to do more things that make me feel good so that I can be there for other people when it's necessary or when the time comes. Okay, so as I always say, Please find peace within yourself and please be peaceable with each other. I absolutely love you all. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.